You have a ruler? Yeah, 0.5. So the apple you cut at 0.5. Okay. 0.5 by 0.5, huh?
Usually, they tell me we're crazy.
It's big, no? So yeah, 0.8, huh? Perfection doesn't exist. We are always reaching for perfection. If you think one of your dishes is perfect, in my opinion, there's always room for improvement. So we always try to make it better. And Mr. Robuchon as well, there's always something he told us. You reach for perfection, but you think you achieve it, there's something wrong. It was a dream for me, you know, coming to France, United States, work for Mr. Robuchon and be one day the chef of his restaurant is such an honor. And you know, the pressure is like I said, is to please our guests every day and to make sure we maintain the quality and the level of excellence. We have a really busy weekend ahead of us. We have the white truffle coming in. We have to work on the duck. We received the fish from France. Caviar is coming as well. A lot of stuff going on. Thank you guys, let's go.
11:30 to 5 o'clock is the go time. It's where this, for me, is the most important time of the day. If we messed up the consommé with the gelée and the dot, it's too late. 6:30 is too late. You know, it's not gonna happen. It's gotta be perfect at 4 p.m.
You know, Mr. Robuchon, when he was around, we have so much respect for who he is, and you know, it's intimidating. If me or Ronnie miss one, we gotta get rid of the plate, and it's a lot of work, you know. Almost. This one is we can get it back, but sometimes you have some bubbles of air.
I always notice it when we miss one dot on the plate. You can tell right away.
I always tell the cooks if they want to come earlier to practice, or it's fine. But when you put on an actual plate, there's no more mistake possible. Everything we do here is just details after another one, putting after another one.
Everything needs to be in place in the dish without the guest noticing. Like I said, it's just an obsession. And it just feels good when you finally get it. It's the best feeling. The fish, the meat flies from all over the place. The town here in Las Vegas, we're in the middle of nowhere. For me, it's really important to have a special relationship with the supplier.
Ay. It's too small. Here we have a little issue. You know, we just received peas, and this is not the right size. We're gonna see if we're gonna call all our vendor. Maybe somebody has some, or we're gonna ask all our French chefs around town as well. This is the only way we can fix something like that. So the big challenge we deal here in Las Vegas, it's bad delivery or something doesn't show up, and there is no plan B. If my fish today doesn't arrive the way I want it, there's no way I can get another fish I need to wait a few days. The peas, we're gonna have enough for tonight's service, but tomorrow we decide to change the dish.
With my supplier, it's 7 days a week. It never ends. I always have my phone with me. They call me, and they know I will give them an answer in less than 5 minutes. This batch is specially made for Joël Robuchon restaurant in Las Vegas. This is exclusivity right there. We are the only one who has this. So this is a perfect fit for the restaurant. This is, for me, the best caviar in the world. This one is a shipment from when? Last week? Monday. So this is the egg caviar dish with a smoked salmon. We have a bed of a creme fraiche, and now we're putting some parsley dots. The most important is the consistency on the size and the space. If one step on the mise en place, it's the wrong size, it's not cooked properly, or it doesn't taste properly, it can really give us a hard time during the service. Everything we do right now is, for me, is the most important. Today, we're gonna receive some white truffle. I don't expect a really amazing quality on it. The quality is decent, but not good enough for us. The white truffle, this is really important for us in the restaurant, the white truffle season. I mean, every season it's important. The white truffle is kind of special.
That's what we're looking for, the pink.
It's a really rare piece. When you cut it, you have this variation of white and pink. It just bring your dish to another level. I know that a lot of chefs doesn't want it. That's why I want it. The season of white truffle is gonna start really strong starting next week. I wanted to try this dish just to make sure we adjust the seasoning before we put on the menu. So right now we're prepping the potato. So we have some white truffle scraps, some chive, a little fleur de sel, some mignonette pepper. So the foie curls just freshly cut. It's important to, when we try the dish, to make sure we put ourselves as a guest. It doesn't matter if it's for a guest, if it's for us to taste, it's gotta be perfect. This is the final touch. A little vinaigrette with like some cherry vinegar, just to bring a little acidity to the dish. Okay, let's try. Je sais ça pire, hein? Can try this bite? It's too weak. This we go on next week, huh? The white truffle is not good enough. The weather needs to go down in Italy a little bit. Right now it's going down. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 15 degrees today in Italy. So next week, the aroma, the size, everything should be better. So I'm not surprised. I knew it was gonna happen, but we gotta go through this to adjust all the recipes. So it's still good though. So this is a dish that we've been working on for right now about a week. We've been having some struggle with it, so hopefully today is the right day. We stuff it with some foie gras, thyme, garlic, and we're gonna season it with a secret mix. It's gonna be roasting it for about 30 minutes. Elazar we've been working on this new dish. He's probably doing 3 duck a day, and I'm sure he's dreaming about duck every night. We're gonna try it, but I'm confident. Yeah, we've been working on it for 2 weeks now, and they finally masterized it, so I'm really happy with the result.
Feels really good. It feels a good accomplishment. It took a while to get that glaze correct too, so really happy.
Everything you're gonna do here, if it's a ravioli, if it's a sauce, if it's cutting a chive, cutting a radish, it doesn't matter. It has to be perfect. Every single new cooks we have, when they learn ravioli, they learn with Isae, they don't learn with me, because she will give you the perfect way to do it. There is some dishes we'll never change in a restaurant, yeah. The mashed potato, it's the highlight of the meal, I will say. Every guest will be served a bowl of mashed potatoes with the main course. Mr. Robuchon has been known for his mashed potato for more than 30 years now. The recipe's been the same, the potatoes been the same, the butter's been the same. You know what? It's so good that people ask for a repass mashed potato after the dessert sometimes. If you want to make it right, you have to burn your hand. You have to peel it when it's still hot. Otherwise, the potato gets too starchy, you know? So that's why there is 3 people peeling it, and Jonathan has an easy job. All night we take turns which one is going to do the best mashed potato. So obviously I won every night, so I stopped competing. Right now, next on the line is Steven.
My money's on Steve for sure. That's my dog.
So I definitely won, because I create the competition, but I'm the judge at the same time.
I think it's a tie, honestly. But Chef won. Chef always wins.
5:30, the service start. And if you had a good 5 hours of prep, service should be extremely easy. I mean, nothing is easy, but... Right now everybody is finishing up the sauces, the mise en place for tonight, so I'll see you later. Start waiting, Tayden, no? We're waiting right now for the first table, and the symphony start now. The music. At the restaurant, we're trying to be extremely quiet, always. I think it's something Mr. Robuchon told us. It was really important for him to walk into the kitchen, and he wanted to make sure that There was less noise than possible. At the beginning, to be honest with you, it was really weird for me. I was not expecting that at all. And a lot of guests, when they come in the kitchen, they actually don't expect. Sometimes they think we fake it, but we're not. It's just so, it's always like that. Everybody is more focused and we do a better job. Everybody knows what they're supposed to do. Why are you talking?
It's a good environment, you know. It's not like, you know, screaming and throwing pans and whatnot, which I've worked with, you know, I've had that happen.
My goal is protecting Mr. Robuchon's legacy. That's my main goal. Keep growing as a chef as well.